Okay, repeat what you just did. All right, you guys. I'm gonna if you're in a loud traffic area, you mute yourself. If you're in a quiet area, you're good. There's my Lindsay. I feel like I just saw you. You want to help me? I just kicked your booty. Awesome. There's like a million Lindsays on. I love this. All right. Here we go. Christina, I want to be in bed. I like it.
I just got home.
I'm muting. What? Who's that guy? All right. You can see all your faces. You guys can see all your faces too if you want to by scrolling on the top. All right. I've muted you. All right. Here we go. This is recorded. I'm going to, your time is so valuable. Your time is money. I get that completely. So here we go. This is March 1st. Who can I still hear? This is the March 1st kickoff. Go figure Michelle Park's not on mute. I just muted her. Lindsay, Crystal, mute you. Okay, here we go. March 1st. Oh my God, it's already March. Crazy, crazy, crazy. First of all, I want to, I wrote this down so that I keep it straight and to the point and you guys get clear and concise information. Who is still not muted? Oh, Amity, good, you got on. Have your wine, your paper, something to write with, candy, your water, whatever. Welcome all the new coaches to this team. I just have to tell you that, did you guys know that I'm also a new coach as well? Just like you, I am also new. This is my 16th month of being a Beachbody coach. And about a year ago, I actually decided to make this business and to take it to the next level. I got a little bit of training. I had some focused effort and some determination to overcome whatever obstacles I knew were going to come my way at any given time. And you know what? By doing that, I've been able to advance in rank at what I think is a pretty rapid speed. I'm about to take my income to well over doubling my income. And I'm helping hundreds and hundreds of people, not to mention myself, not to mention my family, and not to mention doing things that I never even dreamed of, you know, like filming Beachbody workouts and being in an international, you know, PIO infomercial. You might be sitting on this call right now. I'm hoping not, fingers crossed, you're not sitting on this call right now thinking, lady, I just want my Shakeology. I just want my dang Shakeology discount. And if that's the case, you're probably on the wrong call, because this call is centered around the doers, the dreamers, the people that are literally determined to work with this team. With that said, I want to help make your life successful, but I also want to be smart about it. Today I'm going to go over a few social media tips and tricks. I'm going to give you a few tips that have really helped me set some policies and procedures in place. You know, being smart about challenge groups and being smart about my posts. I'm going to share that with you. Also, how to advance in rank now, not tomorrow, now. We're going to go over that. And then also what March holds for this rad, amazing team. So let's do this. Let's get started. Like I said, I got notes. I'm gonna try and steamroll this and give you guys all the good stuff. All right, so here we go. Social media tips. Do me a favor, and any questions that you have about social media, write them down as we talk about them, and then that is what will kind of be our weekly, or our for the rest of the week, our theme on TeamHeart, talking about, you know, building this arsenal of learning the ins and outs of Facebook and Instagram. So come up with some questions, and then we can keep that on our page throughout the week and keep it going. Here we go. Throwing it right at you. 3 to 5 posts a day at key times on Facebook or Instagram will get you better followers and a broader audience. Simple as that. An early morning post should probably be lighthearted and funny. Hey, nobody got time to read your long ass transformation post at 7:30 in the morning. Real talk right there for you. They're half the time grumpy. They're, most of the time it's a mom who's waking up and has her kids rolling all over her, scrolling through Facebook in the morning. Don't piss her off. Okay? Don't piss off that mom. So give her something inspirational. Give her something motivational. Get them started on the right foot. Have them wanting and craving to come to your page to see what you have to say. Think about 2 to 4 p.m. where you're at. 2 to 4 p.m., people hit a wall. They go on Facebook because they're bored, they're tired, they're struggling to get through their day, and they need a pick-me-up. Give them that pick-me-up. That is your time to hit them hard with something rad, something inspirational, something powerful that kind of puts their day in a different shift, in a different direction. 8 to 10 p.m., what's going on right now after we get off this call? People are sitting on the couch, scrolling through Facebook when a commercial comes on, figuring out what to watch on TV and mindlessly going through Facebook. You've got to grab their attention. That's the time to hit them hard with something that also makes a difference. Especially for women, that's a time where we start to think, God, what does the next day hold for us? I really shouldn't have eaten what I did all day. What am I going to wear tomorrow? Give them something inspirational. Give them some, hope and be relatable. Following the 80-20 rule has been my game changer when it comes to social media. I used to hit it hard every day. I would wake up, drink my Shakeology, and I would talk about it. I would go my workout, and I would talk about it. And I would get home from my workout, and I would talk about it. And then I would talk about my challenge group. And then I would talk about my before and afters. And you know how many people I lost? I lost a ton of followers by doing that. And I learned a really hard lesson. And over the last 2 months, I would say, I have turned it around completely. Now, when I post from Tony to Bushy. Can you address that? Yes, absolutely. From 80% to 20%. Here's how it works. 80% of what you post on social media should be about your brand, what you're about. Write down 5 things right now of who you are. And maybe 2 of those things have to do with Beachbody and have to do with working out and eating right, but the rest probably don't, and they shouldn't. 80% of your post should just be about, one, my kid. I used to not do so much about Miles because I was like, oh, this is my business. But now it is a lot about him, and it is a lot about asking other moms for help and asking other moms, for guidance and for tips and tricks. And on days that I don't ask for their guidance, I give them something useful in return, like something I just learned. That has been a game changer to engage in your audience in a way where they're like, I need to see what she's doing today because she might be giving me a badass trick. Do you love dogs? Do you love cats? Do you, what do you love? Start building a brand around that. There's a chick, I said woman, but she's really young, who has like 64,000 followers on Instagram because she loves Disney. She recruits 30 coaches a month because she loves Disney. Here's how she does it. She talks about Disney. She asks questions about movies. She gets in her people that all have this same common bond. And then her 20% has to do with how Beachbody's changed her life. So she's been to Disney World 10 times. How Beachbody's changed her body because, she works out all the time and blah, blah, blah. But that 20%, when she hits them hard with Shakeology and challenge groups and her befores and after, they listen to her because they love her, because they relate to her. So you have to be relatable. Take that 20%. It's only going to make the biggest difference if the 80% is freaking amazing and rad and useful and valuable. Otherwise, why would they listen to you if you're not, they won't trust you. real quick, talking about Instagram and talking about hashtags, I see this a lot, and I used to do it too. I fell into this trap. Every time I have one-on-ones with some of you, I mention this. If you want to build a following on Instagram, it takes a while. I'm struggling too. I hear you. It's hard. Start utilizing your hashtags. No one really uses hashtags on Facebook, but Instagram, people use those hashtags. And if you want to get a whole bunch of Beachbody Coach followers, then hashtag Beachbody and Pio and Shakeology. But why would you want that? We don't want Beachbody followers. We want moms. We want dads. We want, you want to think what your people are looking up. And there's a way to see what the number one hashtags are by downloading this app called Tags for Likes. Depending on what your post is about, whether it's a recipe or a tip or a trick or whatever it's about, you can go and scroll through and it'll list out how to hashtag that in order for people to find it. I've used it. It's working. I used to get like 13 likes a picture. Now I'm like averaging like 50 to 100. So use that. That's a really good tip. And Instagram is a great way, to do exactly that. They start liking you. They start trusting you. You're giving them something useful. They love your pictures. Then you asked, hey, I'm doing a coach sneak peek. This is for you if. And they're like, I kind of like this guy. I'm going to see what this is about. Tony, we can talk more about that too on our page this week. So you got that. The 80-20% thing was a game changer for me. I wake up, it's kind of like a rough estimate on a rough idea of what that means. So, one of my posts is inspirational and funny. I try to be funny. I mainly just come off being like an idiot, but whatever, that's my thing. I'm kind of retarded sometimes. And one post could be about your workout or Shakeology. That's good. That's part of your brand. And one post should either be helpful or asking for help. That is, being vulnerable and being real is like amazing. Yeah, you're a coach, and yeah, you're a leader, and yeah, you're going to be there for people to help you, their guide, but you also need help too. Like, I have been learning so many tips and tricks just by asking. But you know what else I've been learning? I've been gaining new friendships and building new relationships with people that have helped me first. So that opens huge amounts of doors. And then, so either a helpful post or something where you're asking for help. And this is kind of a side note. When you do your posts on Facebook, please space out your sentences. This is huge. Who's going to read just 10 paragraphs, word for word? Nobody is going to read that. Their eyes get blurry. Even if it's just, 4 sentences, spacing them out. They can see it. They can read it. It grabs their attention more. There's more white space on the screen. This is kind of just tips and tricks that I've learned along the way. And it works. More people will read. Moving on. I start to sing when I get nervous. Let's see. And then one post is about my business. One post throughout the day is, coaching. Either it's about my business, it's about my team, or it's about my next challenge group, or it's a marketing thing. I probably do it either the 2 to 4 p.m. or the late night one. Sometimes it's a mid-morning one, depending on what kind of day it is. So get this, that all of us as a family, we're all a family now, and 95% of you guys are friends on Facebook. We're all going to help you out. We're always going to like your posts, and we're always going to comment, but that's not necessarily going to grow your business. So these tips and tricks are to help you build a whole new audience. That's what this is about. You've got your set friends. You've got your people that are always kind of coming back to see what you're talking about. Now it's taking, we have like thousands of friends on Facebook. Half of people we've never even met. Half of people were like, did I know her in the 3rd grade or was it college? Because I can't remember. Those are the people that you want to reconnect with and engage with and be relatable to. All right. I think I'm wrapping up social media by saying this. If you used Facebook solely to, like I said, post about the next challenge group, post your workouts, post your Shakeology, and brag, I say the word brag very lightly, about how amazing you feel and how awesome, your new life is, you're going to lose followers just like I did. I had to gain them all back, new ones, but I lost them. Don't make my mistake. Before I post, I think these three things. Would I want to read this? Is this helpful? And does this have purpose? And if I don't answer yes to all of those things, I don't post it. And I take a step back and I go and figure something else out and come up with some new brainstorm. An app that I really enjoy using is Phonto, Phonto. Not just for writing on my photos, but for making posters. You can take a blank screen, make it whatever color you want, and write whatever words you want on it. It's a great way to grab attention, or make your own memes, or make your own quotes. Come up with your own quotes. But highly suggest always putting your name on them, especially your photos, right smack dab in the center. Unless you want to see a picture of Josie, Justin, on the internet, someone else using it. Because it happened to me. Someone cut off my head and used my before and afters. Now I always put my name on my stuff. This is a tip for anyone who plans on using the tips I just said. The app or the online login for Hootsuite is incredible. This is a moneymaker because it saves so much time. I use this for all of my posts now. I use this for all of my challenge groups. My challenge groups were starting to suck the life and the time out of me. They were so time consuming, and I love them with all my heart. But I found that it was starting to really become, oh my gosh, I have so much to do for my challenge group. And now by doing this one trick, which will also help you with social media, I have cut my time in half with challenge groups, Hootsuite, and building my album arsenal in my phone. So, like, I just ate a really rad dinner. I didn't post about it because I didn't have time because I was getting ready for you guys. But I sure as hell took a photo of it. And it did go into my album right on my phone titled Recipes. And I will go back tomorrow and you all think I ate it. Tomorrow night, you'll think that that's what I had for dinner. But I didn't, because tomorrow's Wednesday and that's when I have tacos. But the coolest thing is that, you walk out of the house tomorrow morning and you're like, dang, I look good today. Not if you look like this though. But you're like, I'm in a hurry. There's no way I could do a cool post with purpose right now. Snap a shot of you, take a picture of yourself and put it in your selfie arsenal, in your selfie album. People do want to see your face, by the way, just so you know. Social media says, even you, Michael and Justin, they want to see your face. They love selfies. And there's nothing like, feeling good, feeling confident with a cool face and makeup and awesome hair like I have. And a really cool post about whatever. It can be inspirational. It can be funny. It doesn't matter. But you save it. You have it. You have it for when you're laying in bed the next morning and you're doing your Hootsuite and you build it for the next day. Hootsuite has changed my life, like literally given me hours and hours of time in my day. Hours and hours to where now I'm working less and I'm making more money. So start to go through your phone right now and separate what you see. You have tons of pictures of you working out. You have tons of pictures of food. You have all these motivational posts or quotes that you've saved on Pinterest. Separate them all. Karen Warner, what's the app? Hootsuite. Yeah. Hootsuite, that's right. Hoot, just put the space together. I use it only on the computer. I don't really use it on my phone because when I sit down to work, I get down to business and I lay all my posts out for the week on my computer. But there's an app also. So go through your phone and make life easier. Separate your videos, separate your stuff into different albums and recycle the good stuff. In your challenge groups, I was doing a new welcome video and new videos every day. It was killing my time. But then I was like, wait a second, Serena, I did that in my last group. That was amazing information. Why wouldn't I use it again and then just add a new tip or trick to it? Hootsuite only takes YouTube, so make sure you're just uploading all your stuff to YouTube. It's easy, it's fast, and you've got it all in one spot. No need to reinvent the wheel, every single challenge group. Challenge groups are incredible. They're our bread and butter. Whether you're leading them, co-leading them, or just simply inviting people to them, that's our tiny incubator for coaches. But if it's too time consuming and too overwhelming, it's going to take away time from building your team and nurturing your people. So you got to think smart and you got to plan ahead. I think that was all I wanted to talk about when it comes to those things. But I can see most of your hands. I'm going to scroll through. Can you raise your hand if you would like to make more than $500 a month? I'm going to scroll through. Raise your hand if you want to make more than $500 a month. Josie, Katie, Cindy, Jolie, Kathleen. Okay. Crystal says she lowered her hand. Raised her hand. There we go. Okay, cool. Well, then you're in the right call, and I'm going to keep going. So now take your pen and take your paper, and I want you to give yourself a time frame that is under 30 days. So write down the word March and write down a date. Of course, I don't have a single coach yet. That's okay. So write down a date and circle it. And anything past 30 days, you've lost momentum. So it's got to be within March. And we're going to get you to Emerald within those 30 days or within those 3 weeks. Or if you wrote down next Wednesday, we've got to get you to Emerald. Because if you're not to Emerald yet, you're simply being labeled a salesperson. And you are not a salesperson. I am not. You are not. You are a leader. You're not a salesperson. But you're being labeled that by simply only selling challenge packs. Do what you need to do to get to cycle bonusing, because that is when the juice is really worth the squeeze. Michael's going to love that one. Swear to God, people, sign up your 2 people that hopped on board. Sign them up as discount coaches. Do whatever you have. Pay them. I'm just kidding. Don't pay them. I'm recording this. I did not say that. Do what you have to do to get yourself there. If you don't start right away with the momentum of having 2 coaches underneath your belt, it's hard to get going again. So commit right now and get there. If you have a spouse or a boyfriend or a cousin or a friend, sign them up for Recover. First of all, everyone on this call works out consistently. If you don't, you're on the wrong team. You all should be taking Recover. You all should be drinking post-workout. Well, instead of ordering under you, you would order under your spouse or your boyfriend or your girlfriend or your dog walker, and then they would pay the $15.95 coach fee, but you're going to make that back in a cycle bonus, because one cycle bonus is $14. And 9 times out of 10, you're going to cycle once in a month. So you're simply already ordering something that you already need. You need to have anyways. You might as well put it under someone else to get you to Emerald. And if you're already Emerald, get ready. Write down a date, 30 days from today. Yep. What is that? March 30th. Still in March. And do me a favor. Draw a diamond next to that. The prettiest diamond. I don't even know how to draw diamonds, but try. Try and draw a diamond. And let's get a game plan to get you there. Listen up, people. I did it. Audrey did it. Tony is on the cusp. I mean, I can taste it. Zaina did it. And you know what? We dilly-dallied. We did. We are. It is not as hard as I thought it was back then. Now I know, and now we know, between the 4 of us, we know what it takes to get you there and get you there quick. I said it. I know I said it. Hopefully none of you guys get mad at me. But we did. We could have done it faster. And we could have helped more people along the way. But you know what? We got in the way. We got in the way of ourselves. And we saw this diamond and it looked so like, scary because it's big and it's not an emerald. It's a big diamond. That must be so unattainable. It's not. It's not. So if you wrote a date, if it's March 30th and you drew a diamond, then you and I and your upline should sit down with a 15-minute strategy call. I will help you get you there. I will help. I will do whatever I can. And I know I can do it. And I know you can do it. So pick a time with your upline, get in touch with me, and let's get 15 minutes to sit down and go over a little creative strategy. Okay, so you got to remember, here's how we're going to get you there too. You have to remember that this business is so amazing, but it really, really is about finding your inner badass. And you all have found it. Everyone on this call has found it at one point in the day or last week. It's about continuing to find it and build upon that. And remembering that it's always there. Every time you backslide, remembering it's always there. Each of us literally should have a personal development book by our bedside at all times. Whether you spend 5 minutes or 30 minutes a day reading 2 pages or 20 pages, whether it's when you wake up and you're ready to rock or when your head hits the pillow, it doesn't matter. That has become so monumental in my business. I can't even tell you. Personal development and building my confidence is when I went from making $2K a month to 5. Changing and tweaking a few things. And on my way to 10, it just keeps rolling. The more that I develop, the more my business does, the more my business thrives. Once I stop, if I take a step back and I don't continue to grow and I don't continue to pick up, be humble, stay hungry, and always hustle, I lose it. I lose steam. I lose momentum. I lose Success Club points. I lose traction with coaches. As simple as that. So it says right here, cue music. Is somebody going to cue the music? Oh, that's me. Okay. So with all that said, all of that information, all of that stuff I just threw at you, I hope you took something away from it. And any questions that you have, if you want to stay on, you can. And you always, let's throw this onto our page. But before we end, I am going to roll out what March has in store. Oh, good. We're doing good. Here we go. So here is what March is about, people. You might want to turn your volume up. Are you ready? I'm going to wake my child up.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main event.
Is this cheesy or what? I'm not going to start dancing.
Let's get ready to rumble!
I could start dancing. I'm pretty sure I just woke Miles up. Sorry, Miles. Okay, all right, let's roll out all of these crazy cool things happening in March. Here we go. We are calling March Radness. It has nothing to do with March Madness because I know nothing about basketball. Sorry, guys. And it's about to begin. It's starting tomorrow. So stay on this call if you're wanting to make tons of money and help a ton of people. And you're also going to soak up even more benefits and prizes along the way. So this month is a huge, huge way to start to grow your business. A little competition, a little healthy competition, light your fire, relight your fire if it needs to be relit, and help change so many lives. That's the biggest part. All right. So you all know in April is the All Men's Challenge, which means March is when we are going to start marketing that and getting as many guys as we can on board. The cool thing about this challenge is it's going to be whatever workout they want to rock. And I hope all of the men, all of the male coaches, all of the husbands hop on board and all co-lead this together. I'm not helping. My husband, who is on this call right now, Zaina's husband, I'm sure Justin was going to have awesome, perfect. Audrey's husband, who's in the UK. This could be so amazing. This is a crazy niche. No guy's going to join one of my challenge groups and listen to me drink champagne and talk about PMS. So you guys take over and talk about whatever you guys want to talk about on your own private page. But Michael and Justin and Todd, and God, they have had some crazy, amazing transformations, and you guys could really kick it up a notch with your guys and make it kind of a competition too. So ladies, we are very lucky that we are able to build upon our volume by inviting men to their challenge group, which is huge. So send them a thank you note. Like, they're going to take the reins and you're going to build the volume, which is very sweet. Thank you, Michael, for doing that. Okay, so it's going to be a 3-week challenge like normal, but you guys are going to have to go hard. You can choose from, which just came out, the 22-minute hardcore, hammer and chisel, Body Beast, which is rad. I've seen guys get really awesome results with Body Beast. Let them choose, but don't forget the nutrition part. I'm going to walk through, we'll do like a little training with Todd and Michael just to get the basics of a challenge group, and they'll be good. All right, so next order of business, next contest will be registering for Platinum Presenters. We've got 6 minutes left. Let's go. Registering for Platinum Presenters. Presenters is your grandma, great grandma upline team. What is that noise? Platinum Presenters is where we will always go to for our training. So if you complete the 14-day quick start, which all you have to do is go and register at platinumpresenters.com. They also have a Facebook page. If you go through that 14-day coach quick start, whether this is your first day or you've been doing this for 6 months, you will get a gift. It is not known, but it will be awesome. And all you need to do to get that gift is to go through the 14 days, gather your favorite things that you learned, put it in a video, which will be a game changer also, and post it on our page sharing what you learned. Learn, be a leader, be a guide, teach us something that you learned and get something cool. Okay, also Christine Dwyer, she's sassy, she's to the point. You're going to learn stuff. It's not going to be boring. It is going to be useful, and it's going to help you kick ass. Guess what? For the very first time ever, because our team is so brand new, everything is pretty much the first time, we are breaking up into teams. We are taking TeamHeart and we are splitting into 4 teams. We are going to have a healthy competition. Whoever phone that is. We are going to have Team Inspire. Yay! Anyone who is on Zaina's team. We are going to have Team Strength of Heart. Anyone on Tony's team, because she is diamond like tomorrow. Team Holy Fit, which is Audrey's team, and my team, which is Team Heart on, I don't know, Team Heart. Wait, I should have kept talking. Team Heart. What are we doing? Team Heart on Fire. Team Heart on? Yeah, that's not going to work. Team Heart on Fire. Within these teams, throughout the month of March, the top Success Club earners on each team will go into a drawing for a box of Shakeology. Whatever flavor you want, it'll be a sample box so that you can use that to build your business. You could use it yourself, or you can pass it out to people that you know are on the cusp. Anyone who advances to Emerald will go into a drawing for Beachbody's Energize in sample packs, which is cool because you can hand those out. Those are a great way to build volume because that's the best pre-workout there is. Hit Success Club 10 again this month. This was a record. February was a record month for Success Club 10. And I've got gifts coming everyone's way. Next month, same thing. Anyone who hit Success Club 10. All the people that wrote and drew a beautiful diamond next to March 30th, $100 to Lululemon, automatically, done deal, and then some. Of all the 4 teams, each person out of those 4 teams who recruits the most TeamHeart mates, whatever you want. I'm just kidding. A motivational tank top, a TeamHeart hat, and a push book of your choice, a personal development book of your choice. I'm like going broke here. I'm ready. I'm willing. I want to incentivize you because recognition and incentivizing is huge for me. It feels good to know that I'm helping people, I'm helping myself, and I also get some cool stuff along the way. So I am giving back to you. I'm doing the same for you. We have 2 minutes left. If you want to unmute and take a sip or 10 with me. I just need to say that I am on a date with my husband right now. You are just all along for the ride. He is in a different state, and he is on this call, and this is his very first coach call. I'm like literally gonna cry. So, hi, babe. Okay, you can talk. Cindy, I have been super bad at this. I'm going to a 3-year-old birthday. Okay, there you go. Yes, Cindy, get on the TeamHeart page, and we will help you, give you some pointers. Zaina, you want to add anything? Wherever you are, Zaina. Tony, you want to add anything?
No, I think you covered everything. I'm excited for the contest. I have my girls seem really excited, so we're looking forward to the challenge.
Yay! I know. We'll keep a leaderboard. Somehow we'll make it into like, apparently there's like brackets with basketball. I have no.
You might have to ask the guys. I can't even help you with that.
I know, right?
Yeah, no help over here either.
You know, start to talk amongst your people about the All Men's Challenge group, and we'll try and build some really cool. I actually have a really cool photo with words on it that you guys can create your own and start posting that too. So we have literally 30 seconds. I love you guys so much. I just need you to know that you are in the right place. And this is just a rockin' team, and we are going to take this thing to the top in 2016. I am very, very proud to be here with all of you guys. I'm crying.
Thank you.
TeamHeart!
Woo! Okay, so let the games begin. Woo! Enjoy your night, you guys. I will talk to you guys very soon. And I'm going to stop record. Let me know all your questions on our page. Bye, guys. Cheers. Cheers. Woo! Woo!